Hey, good evening.
Hi, good
Uh,
evening. Okay, so
yeah,
you're saying good evening.
no
Oh,
problem. Don't worry.
there's
So,
okay, go on.
uh, there is a party about to start, so everyone is just moving up and down. But I found this wonderful lady doing something super interesting on the blockchain space, and I ain't letting her go. So, please introduce yourself and tell us about your what you do in the blockchain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Echenim and I'm a builder. I am okay. I work with TAN as a senior front-end engineer and a developer relations engineer. I'm also a co-founder at BlockPay, and where we're working on crypto payroll and invoicing for African talents and global businesses. For 10, right, that's your question, right?
Yeah, like
Hope you're
what
going to
does
cut this part out because I don't want
No,
to
it's
confirm.
it's it's just raw because we're just speaking about what's happening and the experience at the Safari show. So, yeah, we can talk about what you're most comfortable about, either 10 or the other.
Yeah,
But
I mean, either
yeah,
one is fine. I just needed to know what you want you asking me to talk about. But yeah,
talk about
so
10.
10 is an encryption blockchain. It's an EVM compatible layer 2 blockchain, where users can have the transactions executed privately, protecting them from MEV front running sandwich attacks. There's also the confidential computing on the blockchain, secure off-chain computations. We utilize TEEs, trusted execution environment, which is like a secure part of your processor. So like from the get-go, your transactions are, secure. Also like computations can be carried out on the blockchain. I mean, because this is like a different part. So like once the computations happen, they're verified through a process called remote attestation, and then this verified data is then, that's what we say confidential computations. Then I'll put it, rolled up to the layer one blockchain. Yeah.
So, I happen to hear you talking about 10 doing something different from Citizen. That's something I
Mm-hmm.
really want to hear about. Could you please just share about it, and then yeah, we can call it a day and go and have fun.
Okay, so ZK's is for ZK's, I don't really like to get too much into this conversations that seem political. I'm just joking. But yeah, ZKs, you have like things like Zcash where you can do like anonymous transactions. Um, but like we have data in transit, we have data at rest, we have data being processed. At the level of processing, that's not something you use Zcash for, like which is a computation part. On 10, you're able to generate like random numbers securely. Like even the miners and validators on the network don't even know what this random number is. So in cases like I would say lottery, you have on-chain poker games. So as much as we're all about decentralized network, everybody sees what's happening, transparency, we have to still, you know, be mindful of privacy to an extent and encryption. So there's a part of our digital footprints that we don't really want everybody to know. As much as you want everybody to see transactions happening on blockchain, you also don't want to go to like some random place, share your address with somebody that also, send some money to somebody, and then everybody sees, they're able to call your balance, your balance to see how much you have or what transactions you've carried out. That sort of, yeah. So it's kind of like a Web2 experience in Web3, decentralized. And yeah, so only the people, so you can write encrypted smart contracts, so only the people who, the developer, or like, only the people who you want to get or see certain data that you can allow. So there's a way for you to add, I would say, add,
Like
uh,
admin roles,
yeah,
maybe.
sort of. Yeah, I don't want to call it admin because just in case, so it doesn't confuse anybody. I think,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
admin
That
roles.
was just
Yeah,
an
yeah, but that's an
example
example.
of
Yeah,
how to
perfect,
understand it.
perfect. Yeah,
Hmm.
exactly, perfect.
Hmm.
So you're able to carry out encryptions on the blockchain, and you also have access. You you can also access your data privately, or in an encrypted way. So the thing is, on like the 10 Explorer, for example, the 10 scan. you're able to see all of the transactions that, the public transactions. However, you cannot really see, who sent what, or like the balance of the person who sent it, or the balance of the person who's receiving it. Everything is in an encrypted way. You can obviously see what block it was part of, or like, what batch. But yeah, that's really it. You have access to all this stuff.
Yeah, I think that's a really amazing innovation because at one point, sometimes when someone sends me a transaction, sometimes there's just something that spooks you and you check their balance on the block scans and all. And now I think 10 is a really nice. I've never heard about it, and I was immediately sold out when I
outside of the private transactions. There's also the confidential computations, which is can be needed in like gaming. So we currently have a game we just launched called the Battleship game. Nobody knows the locations of these ships that are supposed to be attacked by the players. So we have something called like a shared private state, where you can only get access to certain private data or private states on the contracts for certain people. You have we also used to have like this game called Spot the Ball, where only the admins have access to add these challenges to the game. So there are different ways that you can sort of encrypt certain parts of the system that you want only certain people to have access to.
I feel like we cannot exhaust everything that Ken is doing, so everyone is just going to wind down, chill, and have some fun. So how about you just share with us more socials on how to reach you for 10 community, and then maybe we will do a certain follow-up podcast and share about everything on 10.
On Twitter, Discord is GG/10 protocol, x.com/10 protocol. So for me, it's my name, first name, last name, Jennifer Echenim, everywhere. LinkedIn, Twitter, everywhere. Yeah, just like my first name, my last name. Yeah. It was nice.
Thank you so much for taking party time to talk to us about 10. Please go and have fun and see you around. Follow DYOR and follow 10 and see you around.